No. Okay. Are you aware about SST? Quickly take this poll and let me know. Okay, I think most of you are aware. You want to know sports-based scholarship. Interesting question. Please keep adding your questions on chat. I'm happy to take all your questions. Will July be the last attempt? Okay, so I don't know how to code. Neither have opted for CS in Valorant. I still opt for the course at SST. Okay, based on what I see, a lot of you already know basics about SST and want to ask very specific questions. And that's exactly what I will do over next 2 minutes. Just allow me next 2 minutes and then we'll get started once everyone is ready. Perfect. Okay. Sounds good. So today we'll cover up like maybe three things. Number one, I'm going to cover about what is SST and how do you think about this institution and our college. We'll talk about degree placements and all these things about SST. Number two, what we are going to cover is apart from degree and that, we'll go very deep into NSET examination, right? And how to clear NSET exam, how to clear NSET interviews, and these things are what we're going to talk about. So let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Yash. I'm the head of admissions and partnerships at SST. I have been an AI founder for a long term, built AI products for enterprises across recruitment, was working in AI agents category since it wasn't even a thing from GPT 2.5 period in 2023. Graduated from London Business School and I'm Calcutta. So I have good exposure over how high quality education looks like in London, in India, and in US. And yeah, finally here at SST to build a wonderful institution, having high caliber folks like you and many others who get through, helping them build great careers in tech. That's fundamentally what I do here. Okay, perfect. Let's get started then. Allow me a second. I'll just maybe run a 5 to 10 minutes of presentation and I'll take all your questions post that. Most of your questions should get answered as a part of this presentation, right? So what are the things we are going to do? Can you all see my screen? First question. Give me a thumbs up if you can see what I'm showing you. Quickly. Yeah? Guys, there are 36 of you. Come on. I need more thumbs up so that I know you are aware and listening carefully. All right. So we are going to talk about degree. We are going to talk about placements. We are going to talk about higher education options. We are going to talk about entrepreneurship and SST. We are going to talk about how the college life is, why SST, what's the edge, right? The most important thing I'm going to tell you is, right, and it's very important. The most important thing I want to tell you all is what are the 5 reasons why you should join SST, right? And that's what we are going to cover in this aspect. And finally, we are going to take a Q&A, right? Sounds good, everyone. Let's get started. Perfect. So SST was started, Scalar School of Technology was started by Anshuman Singh and Abhimanyu Saxena sir. So Anshuman sir worked very closely with Mark Zuckerberg. Do you all know who's Mark Zuckerberg? Anything on chat? Mark Zuckerberg is essentially the founder of Facebook. So Anshuman sir worked very closely with him, built the first international office of Facebook in London, and also the most iconic Facebook app ever, which is your Facebook Messenger. How many of you know what the Messenger app is on Facebook? I'm sure your parents have used it, but you may not have seen it. Yeah. Then Anshuman sir came back to India, realized the problem in India. The problem in India is while the students have great raw intelligence and they're smart, they actually like the skill set required to work at these large global companies like Facebook, Amazon, Google, Microsoft. And that's when they started Scalar around 10 years ago. Scalar evolved as an online learning platform, helped over 5,000 plus people upskill, get job ready find opportunities in some of the best tech companies in India. And eventually in 2023, we started Scalar School of Technology with the fact that the most important years of a student are the college years. Those years should not be wasted. Those years should be focused on skill development, holistic personality development of a student to help them build great careers. And that's how Scalar started over last 10 years ago. In fact, in 2021, Amazon hired more people from Scalar than all IITs combined from our online programs. That's how powerful as an institution and the quality of education Scalar started providing in software development, in AI and ML, right? And essentially, even the industry supported. Last year, 12,000 students applied for our NSET examination, which I'm going to talk more about. 2,000 were shortlisted for interview, and only 440 were selected, right? Which is a 3.7% selection rate. Out of these 440, 30% students were such who left top colleges to come and join Scalar School of Technology. So, which is roughly 137 students. So, these are some of the students left Triple IT Hyderabad, IIT Bombay, IIT BHU Computer Science, NIT Trichy, BITS Pilani, and other top global colleges to come and join SST. Now, why did these students do so? Why did people leave such great opportunities to come and join SST? Because of this one reason, right? Today, the world is evolving so fast, right? Like, do you guys use AI tools? Quickly on chat, tell me what AI tools apart from ChatGPT you use. What do you do in AI, guys? Come on, quickly on chat. This session has to be interactive. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. Just like you are going to ask me questions, even I'm going to ask you questions. Okay, somebody saying DeepSeek. What else? ChatGPT. What apart from ChatGPT? Black box is interesting. What else? Okay, perfect. I think a lot of exciting things. Grok, yeah. So AI is evolving so fast, but unfortunately, our curriculum today in traditional colleges is not. So what happens in a traditional college? You go to the college, you are even irrespective, even if you choose computer science as a branch, in the first year you are studying subjects which are not relevant. In the first year of any engineering college, you study technical drawing, engineering design, you study environmental science, physics, chemistry, and subjects which are not very relevant to what you actually have come there to study. And that is the faculties who teach. The faculties who teach in traditional colleges are essentially PhD researchers. While, with all due respect, they have done PhD, have taught for 15 years, but what they know is only their research, right? Which is very historical. They don't know what's coming tomorrow. You essentially should not study what was relevant yesterday, because you are going to graduate in 2029. You really need to know what's going to happen over next 5 years and over next 10 years and upskill for that. And because of this gap in the whole education system in India, only 1 out of 10 engineering grads today may land jobs. That's the unfortunate situation. Every year, 16 lakh engineers graduate, but only 16% of them find a job. Now you might say that, okay, actually a very bad number. But out of the 16% of 16 lakh, right, which is roughly, if I may just put it, it's approximately 2.3 lakhs or 2.4 lakhs. 80% of jobs are computer science. All your other fields, mechanical, electrical, civil, ECE, everything is going obsolete. AI is taking over every single field and every single branch today. So your best bet, even if you're doing engineering, is taking computer science and AI as an opportunity. And data shows that, right? 80% of opportunities out there are CSE, which means that out of these 2.3 lakh students, roughly 1.8 lakh students get jobs in CSE, and remaining 50,000 odd students get job in other fields. So 16 lakh may say only 50,000 get jobs in some other fields, and that also are very low paid jobs, because only 2% of all these engineers who have got jobs get actual CTC of 8 lakh and above. That's the poor state of Indian education today. Do you guys agree? Give me a thumbs up if you do. Am I being able to make myself clear right now? And you should do your own research to understand more on why this is happening. It's very exciting. Perfect. I think then coming up to how SST is different, right? Like, so what is SST's program, right? And that's a very good way to ask. So we have one program only. And so every college has 5,000, 10,000 students, 20, 30 branches. We don't approach that. We know that we are the best in computer science and AI, and we are only going to focus on what we are best at. We have one program. It's a 4-year undergraduate program in computer science and AI. In this 4-year program, you have opportunity to get 2 degrees and 1 year of industry immersion, which can be internship, which can be innovation lab projects. It's a fully residential program in Bangalore. Now, why Bangalore? Because Bangalore is the tech hub of India. The best tech companies in India are only in Bangalore, right? All product based companies who pay really well, all are in Bangalore. Even I moved from Mumbai to Bangalore because I was in tech and AI, right? And within Bangalore also, our campus is located in Electronic City. Electronic City is one of the most premier IT parks in Bangalore. So you'll be surrounded by the top IT companies that will create the right ecosystem and culture for you to learn how to code and build things. Again, it's a very selective process. Like I also told you, 12,000 students applied, 440 got in. This year, over 17,000 students have already applied, but only 300 to 400 have made it through so far. So we have been more selective. But that being said, now is the right time for you to apply if you ever think about applying, right? Who are eligible? Now, eligible criteria is very important. Please make a note of this. First, a quick question. How many of you are all thinking to apply to SST? Give me a thumbs up so I know, and then I will take some time on answering your questions also on this. Okay, perfect. So I think most of you are thinking about applying to SST. So number one, you need to be a 12th pass with a minimum of 60% in your mathematics in 12th standard. You need to be 12th pass and you need to have minimum of 60% in your mathematics in 12th standard. Are we clear so far? So far, so good? Guys? Perfect. Second, you need to be under the age of 20, which means even if you're a dropout with 1 year, that's fine. You can still apply. So these are the two criteria. You need to have 60 plus in your 12th standard. Second is you need to have uh, 12th math specifically 60% plus, and you need to be under the age of 20. If you meet these two criteria, you are eligible to apply to Scalar School of Technology. Perfect. Now the most exciting parts. 5 reasons why you should join SST, and I'm going to talk about it right now. The people who teach you at SST. Reason number one: the people who teach you at SST, right? Who are they? They are people who have built great products at companies like Google, Meta, Zomato, Microsoft, Snapdeal. So these are not your academic traditional teachers who just teach you theory. There is no mugging up. These are the people who have been in the industry, have built good high quality products. Then there is a layer of super mentors. These are the people who are already industry leaders. They're established industry leaders like Rajanandan sir, who was Google Southeast Asia's leader. He was the ex Microsoft MD of India. We have Dipender Goyal of Zomato. We have Amod Malviya sir, CT of Flipkart. Akash Saxena sir, who's the CT of Geo plus Hotstar, right? We have these leaders who come and spend time with you, teach you things. So that's number one. You will never find high quality instructors like these to come and teach you, right? So that is something which is very important for you to know. Number two is the curriculum. Unlike in every other college where everything is theoretical, your curriculum is very hands-on and practical. So the entire curriculum is divided into 4 years, right? The first 2 years are we call the foundation years, where we actually work with you to build your skill set in the first 2 years. The way you do it is by actually building apps. So most important thing in tech is building a portfolio. So you will build social media apps, you will build e-commerce websites, you will learn how to build AI models, ML models, recommendation systems. This is what you will do in the first year. Second year, again, a little more advanced version. You will do data analysis on case studies. You will work on cloud SEC. You will work on different AI models. You will work on machine learning algorithms, deep learning, but in a very hands-on way. Third year is a specialization. Now we are the only college in India where we have 1 year of specialization. In India, unfortunately, you have to do a BTech, BA, BE plus MTech to get a specialization. So you have to spend 2 additional years to do a specialization because BTech is a very, very basic program. There is no depth. But in our program, we have four specializations: software engineering, AI machine learning, blockchain cybersecurity, and algorithmic trading. Now, software development is what? If you want to work in Google, Amazon, Microsoft. AI machine learning, if you want to go in AI roles. Blockchain cybersecurity is very self-evident. If you want to work at Web3 companies or cybersecurity companies, algorithmic trading is most interesting. In banks or in financial institutions like hedge fund, investment, wealth management companies, if you want to invest in stock markets using AI, that is where you can develop algorithmic trading softwares, and that has great opportunities. So here again, you learn by building these projects. System for YouTube, and all the lot of exciting other projects also is a part of the innovation lab. The fourth year is the most interesting one. We are the only college in India which provides 1 year of industry immersion. You can either intern, we will help you find internships. You can work at our innovation lab, or you can also work at a startup incubator at SST. A lot of startups are being built there. A lot of students are there who help and work with you all. In fact, I also want to show you what our internship report looks like. Hold on. So second year students of SST, okay, these are 19-year-old second year students, just a year older than you, or maybe a 2 year older than you. So this is the audited internship report. I'm also going to share it on chat with all of you. SST in 1 second. Yeah. First, I'll show you the report and then I'll discuss it with you. So yeah, this is an audited report. B2K Analytics is the same auditor for IIM Ahmedabad also. So this is the audit report first, and now let's look at the data. Okay, this is the first batch, right? Who's now in internship. So 54,000 were registered, and then 191 selected. Highest percentile that year, first year in the first batch itself was 98.9. Uh, and this is the internship data. So 96% students secured internships by the time the report was made. The remaining 3 to 4% were finding internships by that time. So it's an ongoing process, and the remaining 2-3% from what I know out of 96 were already building their own companies. So 232 offers were rolled out for how many students? 158 students. Imagine 158 students and 232 offers. Like literally 57 students had more than one internship offers. 12 students got international internship offers. In India, 2 lakh rupees was the highest monthly stipend. The top 25% students, which is approximately around 40 to 45 students. It's 40 students, yeah. 40 students got a stipend of 56,000 average. 16 students got a stipend of 92,000 average, the top 10%. The top recruiting companies were these. Do you recognize any of these companies? Quickly tell me on chat, which is your dream company amongst these? Which company do you aspire to work with from these? Okay, I see Google. Who else? Google is a dream company for everyone, it seems. Any other company on your mind? Tata IMG, nice. Okay, which else? Apple, nice. Perfect, right? So I'm going to share this report, but actually I want you all to do one thing. I want you all to actually go on Scalar School of Technology's website. Okay, I want you all to go here. This is the website. Let me just log out of my profile. Yeah. You should be able to download an internship report from the website itself. So I want you all to go on the website and actually download the internship report. You can see the brochure here. You can download the internship report from the website itself. Okay. Now talking about the most important part, right? Like what are the admission dates for SST? We only have one slot left right now, which is the July 13th exam. You can apply on July 12th for that exam. This is the last slot for this year's admission. It's almost full. We have more than enough applications at this point for that application. That being said, you still have, I think, around 5 days to apply. I suggest that you don't wait for long. If you want to apply, you apply early. The reason is we might close this before that, before 12th also, if the applications are too full. Right? So that is number one, what I wanted all of you to know. I want you all to go on the website and find your own internship report and take it. This will be the last slot. Yes, Varad. So if you want to make it to SST, this is your last chance of doing so. After that, we may not entertain any further applications. Now, talking about the degrees. A lot of you have questions about degree. So why the traditional system is flawed, right? Like I spoke. Outdated curriculum, very limited industry exposure. Faculty is very disconnected from industry. They are in their own world of research, right? So that's very broken about what current education system has. So what we did, we said two things. Number one, we are fantastic at delivering high quality tech education, like the part you saw in our curriculum. We have the best faculties in India right now to do that. For degrees, we have partnered with some of the best institutions in India, wherein you have an option to do a dual degree. You can either do a bachelor's in programming and data science from IIT Madras or a bachelor's in computer science from BITS Pilani, plus and MS in computer science in Wolf. So this is a 3-year bachelor plus 1 year master you can do. Now, why an MS? MS is the highest qualification in the world when it comes to computer science. So all those who are saying BTech, BE is considered superior to BSc, number one, it is not. All are equivalent according to the UGC mandate. Number two, if you have to go abroad for doing an MS, you end up spending crores of rupees unnecessarily. You get the same equivalent MS qualification in India, right, sitting in Bangalore. This is the certificate you get from SST. And you also, your master's degree also ensures that if you ever want to go to UK, US, Europe for a second master's for migration or to work abroad, you can get visa points. So after pursuing the qualification from SST, one, you can do MS abroad, you can do MBA abroad, you can do, you can give GATE exam and do an MTech in India, you can do a JAM exam and do a PhD in India, you can give CAT exam and do an MBA in India. You are eligible for all exams. You are eligible for state government services. You are eligible for UPSC also. We have a fantastic team of like Mr. Martin Rendell, who is ex-Harvard from MIT US, and also an ex-founder who helps in study abroad and further education if anyone wants to pursue. So we have a very strong team to support students with the same. These are some of the students who went abroad for their internships. I also want to talk about more of them, right? A lot of students went to Germany, New York, Singapore, Finland for their internships, right? And we are very proud of our students who have gone abroad also. See, this is how it has been. The average stipend globally is almost 1 lakh, 5 on-site, 7 remote. He went to Germany. Krishna went to Bali in Apple. This person went to New York. New So Ashish is working in Neurovisor with a 2 lakh per month stipend in Singapore. So yeah, a lot of exciting stories. We have Krishna is working at Apple in Indonesia. A lot of exciting entrepreneurial projects have come in. Our student startups, a startup incubated at SST's Innovation Lab, Neo Sapiens, raised 1 crore funding from 2 crores funding from Shark Tank. We also have our own dedicated VC fund of 1 crore. Health Nivaran, Aether Labs, these are some startups who have got funding from SST. And we support entrepreneurship also for students. So I think we have covered degree, we have covered faculties, we have covered infrastructure and everything. So now how do these parallel degree programs work? So if SST's curriculum is 100, there is a overlap of 85% with BITS or IIT curriculum. So if you study well for SST curriculum, you don't necessarily have to do any additional preparation for IIT and BITS. You are mostly sorted on that front, right? Like I told you, these are the different companies who came to hire. And the best part is about SST, in every college there's a student-led placement cell. SST has a professional team-led placement cell. These are the kind of high-quality people like from ISB, Zomato, Twitter, who come and actually work very closely with students on helping them land placement opportunities. Okay, so yeah, that's been placements. Now coming up and talking more about your innovation lab. Innovation lab is a place where a lot of companies come and give sponsored projects to students. Students can build for these companies, get internships with them. There are a lot of extracurricular activities. We have media club, we have TED Talk club, we have competitive programming club. You can actually go on our YouTube channel at SST and find out what all things are happening. We had a DJ night and a dance competition recently. So it's a very happening campus life at SST. I can maybe just show you some glimpses of that, but I want you all to spend time on SST's YouTube channel. So this is the SST's YouTube channel. I'm putting it on chat for all of us. Okay, so can you all see in the notice board? Okay, I think there's something I'm not able to send you, but I'm going to send it on chat. Yeah, you can see the notice board here. Can you all understand so far? So far, so clear? Okay. BSc is 3 years. Then why is the program for Sec 4 year? Arya, a very valid question. I'll just cover that since there's a doubt on degree before I move forward, right? Like, let's do. So, Arya, you get four options. So, in India, engineering education has to be 4 years. So, you have two options. Either you do a 3 year BSc and a 1 year MS in computer science, or you do a 4 year BS. Now, what happens is when you do a 16 years education, you are eligible for GATE, you are eligible for CAT, you are eligible for GMAT, if you are eligible for GRE, if you want to go abroad. So 16 year of education is requirement. So all of you have finished 12th. So you already have 12 years of education. So we need to complete 4 years of education for any other further career opportunities or education opportunities we want to pursue. I hope that question is answered by you. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we have a lot of extracurricular, but yeah, coming back to our YouTube, YouTube is I think a very important question. So I'll again show you this just for 1 second. 3 years of BSc plus 1 year of MS or 4 year of BS. That's an option you have. I hope that clears your question. Now this is a YouTube channel. Maybe let's just look at some shorts. So yeah, we had a Rise Up also recently. So Rise Up is like a offsite for students. So you can see a lot of content on YouTube to understand what things happen at SST. You can actually look at a lot of this content at SST and you can understand what's happening. Okay, so I'll leave it to you. Spend time. Research also will learn about what's happening in tech. There's a DJ night which happened. So yeah, I think you should spend time on YouTube to see the kind of social cultural life we have at SST. Okay, I think this answers your question. Okay. So number one, Sarthak, I think you have a good question. It has called small campus. Sarthak, we have our own college fest which is coming up in November. There is a whole page dedicated to campus. Like I would suggest you go through the YouTube and see the kind of fun students have here. Campus is not small; it's a 5 acre campus. Think about it that way. That it's in middle of an IT park. You are surrounded by all the top companies. So clearly, it's not going to. It's not a campus in outskirts of city with 100 kilometer away to even go to a main center. Within 20 minutes, you can go to any part of Bangalore. Raj, it is in Bangalore, not Ahmedabad. Yeah. So I think that we have covered degree, we have covered social life, we have covered academics, extracurriculars. Now the most important part, how what is NSET exam and how to prepare for that. I'm going to go on the website of SST and show you first. Yeah, let's look at SST's website. So yeah, date is there. Last day to apply for SST for this academic year is going to be 12th of July. After that, there is no slot. So this is your last chance to apply to SST. Okay. Uh, how do you prepare now for SST? First step, SST has a very unique exam. It does not require physics or chemistry. You need to have minimum eligibility, like I mentioned, 16 standard 12 from recognized boards, and you should be under the age of 20. Second is you need to fill a detailed application form. Third is it's a 120 minute, which is 2 hour online exam, which is heavily proctored. So if you cheat, you will be barred. We track your everything. There's a live proctoring, a real human on behind seeing you throughout. It only has maths and logical reasoning. It has only maths and logical reasoning. It does not have physics and chemistry. That's the best part. Because for computer science, you don't require physics and chemistry. We only require maths and logical reasoning. So we only focus on these parts, right? For 2 hours. After you give your exam, there are two ways to get shortlisted for interview. One is NSET based shortlisting, which is if you do really well on your NSET exam and you have great scores, you will be shortlisted for interview. Second way of getting shortlisted is profile based. If you have a 97, 98, 99 percentile in JEE BITSAT, if you have done really well in SATs or like Olympiads, if you are in national top 100 at Olympiads, if you have good tech achievements, or you have like a good rank in top websites like Code Chefs and other places, then you will be eligible to get shortlisted for interview. There are two rounds of interview. First is an AI interview round. It is conducted by our Scalar Companion AI. Now, uh, so let me quickly first maybe talk more about the entrance exam, right? For maths, you can prepare topics like, so are you all making notes? For maths, you should prepare for topics like all JE level syllabus. So once you register for the NSET exam, right, you will get a preparation kit, NSET prep kit. That kit will actually help you that prep will all actually help you prepare well for your NSET examination, right? So topics like sequence series, permutation combination, probability, somewhat statistics, linear algebra. Then you're look in logical reasoning, you're looking at word problems, directions, and all these things, puzzles. So these are the kind of topics you want to prepare for the exam. Then for the interview. Now interview has two parts. First part is dreams and aspirations. I want you all to spend a lot of time doing research about SST and why you think SST is the right fit for you. The interviewer wants to know what are your dreams after graduating, why you want to join SST. That why has to be very strong. So you need to be well researched. Raj, the entrance exam is not going to be MCQ or theory based. It's a you need to punch in the answer. There is no steps writing. It's an online exam, so you need to punch the answer. Okay, that's number one. So on interview, first part is going to be your dream and aspiration. Second is it will be live word problem. So the interviewers will actually ask you real time questions on mathematics, word problems, and you need to solve them in front of them. So in this, I have three tips. Number one, be very pleasant, greet your interviewer, plan a short 1 2 minute introduction. Number two, when you get a question from interviewer, ask clarifying questions. If you have any further clarifications or doubts you need, ask them upfront. Number three, walk the interviewer through your thought process. it's more important to think and tell interviewer how you are thinking about the answer than actually getting the right answer. It's not right answer is not important as much as figuring out the right approach to the answer. SST is very hands-on and practical. We care a lot about how you think about problem statements. Understood? So this is how you prepare for an interview. And after both interviews, you get an offer letter, and then you have around 7 to 10 days to accept the offer. This is the process of admission at SST. Somebody is asking there are less jobs in BSc for or than BTech. The answer is no. In tech, how does recruitment happen? Understand this. I was in tech industry for 10 years. I can tell you. In tech, the way recruiting happens is there are technical rounds. So if a Google today is hiring, Google doesn't care which college or what degree do you have. Google cares about what skill set you have. If you can clear 5 rounds of data structure algorithms of Google, you will get a job at Google. It doesn't matter where are you from. How many seats are left? Varad is asking. Varad, we don't have any number of specific seats. That being said, this is the last intake. So you need to give your best shot. Tanushka is asking why SST doesn't have their own degree. SST does not have their own degree because we don't need to be under that whole bureaucratic race, right? If we, let's say, start our own BTech, then we can't have faculties from Google, Microsoft teach you. We same need PhD faculties who are same theoretical concepts. We need to teach the same textbooks which every college teaches. So there will be nothing unique about it, and we actually will not help you. We will not be able to help you develop skills. So that is why we decided to take a very flexible approach. So when Apple Vision Pro came in US, we were the first college in India to include it in our curriculum, and that's why a student got an internship at Apple. So we have been very forward-looking and advanced when it comes to curriculum, and we are being able to be that flexible only because we have our own approach. Okay, so that is why I wanted to clarify your question. Okay, I think I've covered a lot of questions. Hmm. There is no minimum qualifying percentage at NSET, but typically 40 to 50% is enough. Scholarships are merit based, they are not need based, but merit is important. If you are really great tech projects, very high JE percentile, you do very good in academics. If you have all these things, then you are eligible for merit based scholarships. We don't have scholarships purely based on need or income as a criteria. Our all scholarships are based on merit primarily. Okay. Praveen, can you quickly ask your question again if I missed it? So mainly if I give a BTech degree, if SST starts giving a BTech degree, we will have to teach you all the subjects which are government mandated, which means we will not be able to teach you anything good. We'll have to teach you computers, we'll have to teach you CPU, we'll have to teach you technical drawings, we'll have to teach you physics, chemistry, and all those random subjects which are not relevant for computer science. So we'll not be able to help you specialize. We will not be able to give you 1 year of industry immersion because that's not allowed in a normal BTech, right? Praveen, it won't get hectic if you don't have coding experience because we start from scratch. We start with basic mathematics. So let me tell you what a schedule looks like. You have a 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. afternoon morning class. After that, you have a 2 to 4 until 2 o'clock. You have a lunch break, 1 to 2 or 12 to 2. Then 2 to 4, you have a lab session, and then you are free. So you have a lot of free time on hand to build your projects, do other things, extracurriculars, cultural activities. The reason we are able to do it is because we are very focused. We are not teaching you 20 subjects. We are rather teaching you 4 very high quality relevant subjects in terms of computer science and AI. I hope that answers your question. Praveen, it's very easy to cope up. That's why. A lot of our students do have side hustle. They start their agencies. They make money on the side. A lot of our students do that. Uh, July is the last intake, July 12th. So yeah, I think I have taken all your questions. Please let me know if there are any more questions you want me to take. PCB students, if you have mathematics as a subject, you are still eligible, Raj. We only require you to have math. What happened? What language problem, Krupa? Please tell me. Happy to help. You don't need to have any coding, CS subject, anything. How to clear NSET? Prepare well for math. Once you register for NSET, there will be an NSET kit you will get access to on your dashboard. Please thoroughly go through the NSET kit. That should be enough to help you prep. How to prepare for AI interview? Just like we are talking, you will talk to an AI. You won't even feel like it is an AI, right? Just be confident, answer slowly, be articulate in your answers, and that's how you should prepare. Be in a background where there is not a lot of noise. Okay, be in a pleasant area. There will only be one attempt in July. This is the last attempt. Word problems can be asked in mathematics, like probability problems, your uh, basic mathematical problems, not very something difficult. Sequence series problems, permutation combination problems. So, Millie, I understand what you are saying, but why do we need to provide a degree? You are getting a degree from IIT Madras or a BITS Pilani. Why do you want a random college BTech degree when you have a BS degree from an IIT Madras or BITS Pilani? Akanksha, if you work hard, you can crack NSET. I have full faith. Exactly. So focus for SST is also skills, like Bharat said. Okay, great. I think I've answered all the questions. Thanks a lot, everyone, for your time. I won't take up a lot of your time. Thank you. I really, really appreciate uh, Pragyan. So that means your background needs to be fine. Don't have a noisy background. Have a clear background. Ensure that you slowly answer the questions. So Praveen, we have cultural events every month. Fest is once a year. That will be November. So the first year students who come in will get to experience the fest. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great evening. All the very best for NSET, and I hope to see some of you and many of you at SST campus. All the best, everyone. I really, really look forward to have you all there. I know all of you are going to do really well in your life. Just keep working hard, and you are going to make it big. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.